Chapter 20 of Great Expectations, Volume 2, otherwise Chapter 39 for the regular book. Okay, this is a pivotal chapter here. This is the last chapter of Volume 2, the second stage of Pip's growth, his life. So this is, as I say, a pivotal chapter. What happens here? We find out who, in fact, is Pip's benefactor. And he is alone one night. It's storming. What's his name? Herbert is away in France on business. Everything's going great for Herbert, by the way. Pip no longer is with Mr. Pocket. He's kind of educated. He's gotten really into reading. Anyway, so it's late at night. He's just finished a book. It's storming like crazy. He hears the sound of footsteps. He has a visitor come, and it's really awkward. Like, who's this guy visiting him late, this stranger? And then he finally kind of realizes, oh, wow, this is the convict, the one at the beginning of the novel that Pip stole the file and food for. Okay, he's here. So then he's carrying on talking, and he's asking questions, and Pip's saying, well, you know, now I'm actually really wealthy, and, you know, I could help you, etc. And then we find out the truth. Page 291. Yes, Pip, dear boy, I've made a gentleman on you. It's me what has done it. I swore that time, sure as ever I earned a guinea, that guinea should go to you. I swore afterwards, sure as ever I speculated and got rich, you should get rich. I lived rough, that you should live smooth. I worked hard, that you should be above work. What odds, dear boy? Do I tell it for you to feel an obligation? Not a bit. I tell it for you to know as that there hunted dung-heeled dog what you kept life in got his head so high that he could make a gentleman, and Pip, you're him. So he's saying, I want you to know that because you saved my life, you helped me in a bad time, I've done this for you. And this is, you know, actually like I've done something good with my life that you kind of helped me. Looky here, Pip, I'm your second father. You're my son, more to me nor any son. I've put away money only for you to spend. When I was a hired-out shepherd in a solitary hut, not seeing no faces but faces of sheep till I have forgot what men's and women's faces was like, I see yourn. Anyway, he goes on talking all about this. And how does Pip feel? Was there no one else? Nope. Oh, Estella, Estella. That's what he thinks. So then he goes on and he says on page 295, he goes into Herbert's room. For an hour or more, I remained too stunned to think, and it was not until I began to think that I began fully to know how wrecked I was and how the ship in which I had sailed was gone to pieces. Miss Havisham's intentions toward me, all a mere dream. Estella not designed for me. I only suffered in Satis House as a convenience, a sting for the greedy relations, a model with a mechanical heart to practice on when no other person was at hand. Those were the first smarts I had. But sharpest and deepest pain of all, it was for the convict, guilty of I knew not what crimes, and liable to be taken out of the rooms where I sat thinking, and hanged at the Old Bailey door that I had deserted Joe. I would not have gone back to Joe now. I would not have gone back to Biddy now for any consideration, simply, I suppose, because my sense of my own worthless conduct to them was greater than every consideration. The convict tells Pip that he is in danger, that he is being pursued, that he's likely going to be hanged, that he needs a safe place to stay. So Pip puts him up in Herbert's room. But all things are going to be different. Pip's expectations are so not what he had thought.